We are in the Bahamas. I can't believe I'm saying this, but because Bahamas is so far away from our hometown. So yesterday when we flew in from Cuba to Bahama, I honestly think that was the best window seat experience ever, just because looking down at the ocean, it was so blue water. It's like many small islands that form together. It was so beautiful. And after when we arrived at the airport, you had to change money. So it's interesting because the Bahama currency here is actually 1 to US dollar. And when we got the notes from the ATM, I think it's some of the most beautiful currencies I've ever seen. And after that, we had to catch a taxi. That's when we realized, damn, this country is expensive.
So expensive. For taxi, we paid around $30 just for 7 minutes drive to our hotel.
You can literally walk to the hotel, but anyway, they charged $30 and the taxi driver was like, no negotiation.
I tried.
It is what it is. But anyway, we arrived at the resort yesterday and we checked in, and after that we had a big dinner. And again, another moment of realization is that the portions here are so big. It doesn't fit. I think it's because a lot of Americans like to come to the Bahamas. That's why the portions here are relatively bigger as well. And you can see the burger is literally Alina's face. And literally for me, I could only finish half the fish and chips. So we had that for takeaway for dinner tonight.
But today we are in Bahamas and this is just our hotel resort.
It's called Lagoon Beach.
Lagoon?
Just because it actually links to the ocean and it lets the water in, and they actually built this beach right here. So it's very relaxing.
But today we're gonna check it out, the best beach in Bahamas. I'm so excited to see blue water here.
So happy, so happy.
So warm.
So happy.
So warm. Can't wait to go to see blue water.
I haven't seen Alina so happy in a while. It's like she found her paradise here.
Of course, we're in Bahamas.
Under palm tree, on a hammock, relaxing.
How nice.
And today is actually Women's Day.
Yes.
So today is Alina's day. I'm gonna make her my little princess today. Baby, today it's your day. Where are we going first?
We're going to swim.
Yes, because when you think of the Bahamas, of course the first thing you think of is the beaches. So that's what we're gonna go to now. So because there are so many beaches on this island of Nassau, the first place we're gonna go is called Goodman's Bay Beach. We're not gonna be typical tourists. We're not gonna rent a car. We're not gonna take, private transportation. But instead, we're gonna take something rather unique. It's a local transportation called JITNEY. It's a mini bus here on this island. And apparently the ticket, it's only $1.50 per person. So it's really good price. Good morning. Excuse me, do you go to Goodman's Bay Beach? Okay, thank you. Apparently there's something you have to do. You get on the bus and you have to tell the bus driver where you're going, because usually these minibuses, they don't really have a certain route. It sometimes really depends on the passenger where they're going. They'll go there. We've arrived at the beach, and this beach is called Goodman's Bay Beach. Apparently, it's actually one of the best beaches here in Nassau. It's recommended by the hotel staff, so we're gonna go and check it out.
Looks so busy here.
Yeah, because it's a weekend.
We found umbrella, we found some chairs. Oh my god, we asked the price. Better don't ask, honestly.
10 chairs and 20 whatever.
20 together.
No, only this is 20.
Oh.
10 per chair.
Oh, so $40 in total.
Alright, for 2 chairs.
Right. I think coming to this after a while, we just kind of have to readjust our perspective about pricing, It's nothing like Southeast Asia.
We've been in Cuba in the last episode. You know how much we pay for umbrella and bunches? $1. $1.
Across the ocean over here, 15 times the price.
Well, I guess we'll go some shadow.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Yeah, enjoy the sunshine, I guess.
$40, it's like a renting a room hotel.
Yeah, it's technically a room, no? To be fair, guys, when we looked at Airbnb here, guess the cheapest accommodation, right? It's literally just a tent. It costs $30 for a night in a tent. That's the cheapest for accommodation here in the Bahamas. And an umbrella like this is even more expensive than a night of tents, I guess.
It's okay, I have free shadow.
Yes.
Oh, nice and free place. No need to pay. Perfecto.
Time to go. Wow, the water here is so refreshing.
So blue, just unbelievable color.
It's like an ice plunge when I went in just now. It was like so refreshing cold under this hot sun. Oh, we're in paradise, baby. Worth it?
Worth it.
Yes. Happy Women's Day.
Okay guys, we already spent around 2 hours on this amazing beach, so now our plan is to go to check it out local supermarket, because you know, we've been in Cuba and we so miss to see like normal supermarkets with fruits, veggie, and also see what kind of prices here in the Bahamas. Let's go! Strawberry. $3, $4. Oh no, not bad.
Is that good
actually.
price?
Yeah, not bad. Blueberry, $5.
It's
no.
actually a big box. Compared to Australia, usually it's half the size. $4.69.
Yeah, not bad. It's kind of big bag, I can say. Avocado, $3.
$69. Australia is usually roughly $1 Australian dollar for one. Bananas. Hey, bananas can.
Bananas.
Looks good. Bananas looks
Look
good.
at this. A lot of fruits.
Also, look at this.
Never mind. Banana for 0.99 lb. Don't know what it means, but
What does
okay.
that mean? Do you want juice?
No?
What is this pomegranate? Is it thick from gold or something?
$8.
Guess how much is this? Yellow dragon fruit.
I don't want to.
It's $9 for one. For one.
Apple, $1. Another apple, $2.50.
The smallest apple, 90 cents.
Let's see potato. Potato, every country have potato, right? 79 cents for one?
Yeah. Yeah, 80 cents for one.
What? Pork ribs, baby pork, $5. No, that's not bad actually.
Actually, I can see the meat here is quite cheap.
You know why? Because pigs in Bahamas, so popular.
Oh,
Soon
no
we'll go
way.
to swim with pigs. Looks like here we have a lot of pigs, that's why the pig meat is cheap. Usually me and Justin, we love to eat cereal in the breakfast, so that's why we came here to get some cereal.
How much is it normally?
$2.
Really?
Yep.
See, I don't know nothing because usually Alina is my finance manager, I feel like.
Yes. You know how usually Justin buying products? Like this.
It's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
It's true.
It's not true.
Hey, just look how big portions are here. This is $10 just for one person normally. But
So we
this
decided to do this takeaway and we can share between the two of us.
This is chicken, roasted chicken, broccoli, mac and cheese, and also some cauliflower, I think.
It's your day.
Me? Me? Ken?
Okay, okay, okay. How much is it?
I don't know. I don't know how much.
You don't know?
It looks so premium. $10.
Okay, 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 okay. This is your day. Okay, 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 okay.
How nice. Women's Day.
Anyway, I'll eat it. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's another day here in the Bahamas, and today is probably the most exciting day. And why we came to the Bahamas is because today we're gonna swim with the pigs.
Yeah, this is my #1 activity that I want to try and see in real life.
It's like a bucket list thing that you have to take off when you come to Bahamas.
Because all those photos in Pinterest, you know, they are like beautiful pictures of people in the blue water with pigs around, and it looks so stunning. And this is only in Bahamas, not in another country, not in another island.
Let's be honest, if you ever travel internationally, you would know you need a travel adapter like this one. But most of the time, the problem we have is that they kind of whack. Sometimes they overheat or they charge very slow, or some comes in many different pieces that you don't even know which one to bring. And most of the time, half the countries that we go to, they don't work. And at the end, we got tired of them, so that's when we switched to this, which is the Tencent Travel Universal Adapter. And honestly, it's been a real game changer. It's small and it's fast, and it lets us charge everything at the same time. 2 phones, our drone, camera, all from one outlet. We don't pack much, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and the best part is it works in 200 countries. This thing has got 2 safety fuses built inside, so if there is a power strike, instead of frying your devices, it will shut it off. And there is also a spare fuse in case the first one breaks. And honestly, it just gives a peace of mind wherever we are to charge our things safely. So yeah, if you're anyway gonna get a Travel Universal adapter, might as well get a good one. And because you guys are loyal subscribers, you get a special discount of 30% off using our code JNA, or you can click the link in the description. This travel adapter has definitely been one of our go-to travel essentials, so it's definitely worth grabbing before your next trip. Now let's get back to the video. Looks like this one is our boat.
This?
Yeah, S2S.
Oh.
Shore to shore.
Turns out we need to put our shoes here, and everyone have same shoes as me.
Birkenstock.
Exactly.
That's why
You're unique.
mine really stands out. It's like a highlighter. I'm low-key excited because we have a small boat. I thought it's gonna be one of those really big cruise boats with a lot of people on it. So as usual, we booked this tour from Get Your Guide. Link in the description if you want to book it. We're not exactly too sure if it's gonna be a good tour or bad tour. We'll find out later in the video. Seems like we've made it to our first stop. Apparently, this is a snorkeling spot in the middle of nowhere in the ocean. It's also called the Rainbow Reef. Apparently, there are lots of really colorful reefs down there. So yeah, we're gonna do some snorkeling. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Hey! How's the water?
Okay.
Oh, my wallet.
Okay.
No, just kidding. How are you? So cold.
So cold?
So cold.
Okay, I guess.
Really?
Okay, let's go in.
Yeah, a lot of fish. To be honest, there's not really much to see down there. All the corals are pretty broken, and
fishes is like so tiny, so
You can
somewhere on
barely
the
see.
bottom. Yeah, I almost couldn't see that.
so pretty meat, I would say.
On this route, we have 3 stops. This is number 1. Second one, we're gonna swim with turtles, and number 3, we're gonna swim with pigs. So I think I'm gonna skip swim with turtles because going into Bahamas in March is not a good idea. That's really cold.
I think we made a mistake. We forgot to bring towel. It's the biggest mistake.
Now we're trying to find turtles here. Turns out we're not gonna swim here. Yay!
Turns out we got no allowed to swim here because there was a shark attack just like months ago.
Oh, damn. We've seen 1 turtle now, so looks like this is it. Time to move next.
This is exactly what I have in mind when it comes to Bahamas. Something like this, super clear and blue water. This part is nice. The sun.
Yes.
So warm. Most of the big tour companies in Bahamas usually have their own private island and an exclusive beach club, and the one we booked with was more or less the same. Everyone lined up for a quick lunch. They've got fast food like hot dogs, burgers, and packaged snacks. We were taking our time with eating and filming, and then all of a sudden we were caught together in a circle, and that's when they announced it's time to feed the pigs.
So guys, pigs are famous for doing 3 things: eat, sleep, and what? Shit. Poop.
So funny, because when I looked at this, I was like, wait a minute, are these pork sausages? They're gonna like cannibalism? But turns out these are actually chicken sausages. So we think, wait, pigs eat chicken? So then when a group of hungry pigs suddenly came running straight at us, it completely caught us by surprise. And turns out many of the Instagram photos you see online where pigs swimming in the ocean are as a result of using food to lure them into the ocean.
Guys, this pigs is not really supposed to swim in the water. They're swimming just because everyone holding the snacks for them.
I was told these pigs aren't even native. Like, you know, the people just bring it here because of the tourists and they just lure people into the water. That's why you take those water pig shots. They don't actually swim.
It's coming! It's coming! Hi! Hi!
So it turns out how it works is for the pigs to go into the water, you kind of have to lure them into the water with the food. So that's how the people usually get the Instagram shots.
But these pigs, they don't really want to go inside the water. It's so hard to push them inside. So that's why all people, they just slowly go up to the beach. But you know, they also have some island. It's called like a pig island. So which is originally somehow many years ago, someone bring one pig inside there, or maybe two pigs, and they start making babies and they become like a lot of pigs on that island. So on that particular island, it's a little bit far away from here. You need to take a flight and fly there, or boat for 3 hours from Nassau. So there are a lot of pigs just walking casually around. They're so used to people, they're so used to tourists. That's why it's like more natural, I guess. But now, because they know tourists love pigs, they want to come to Bahamas because of pigs. So now they're making these pigs in every island, just like holding them in some, I don't know, like a space.
Yeah,
cage.
it's like a domesticated pigs. And then once it's time, they just release them. And all the pigs just like, food, and they just start running to the beach, the tourists.
Well, but anyway, this is true,
Yep.
and this was fun experience.
Yeah. But anyway, after the boat tour, we've come back to Nassau, and specifically this part of the region is called Paradise Island. It's where all the casinos, luxury resorts are, and they actually have this beach called CABBAGE Beach, which is facing the ocean with nothing obstructing the view. So that's why it's so beautiful here.
We realized this is the best beach in Nassau so far we ever seen, and the water is that blue. I feel like it's like Australia level of blue, but here is much warmer than Australia.
Yeah, it is so beautiful, but it's also very wavy here. It's like one of those wave pools.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. Just now we went inside, we swim for like maybe 20 minutes inside. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I used to bang it on the head drum, but I am sorry, it was just for fun. I used to play a little ping pong. I gotta tell you, it was just for fun. And here I go, catch you later. So very nice to meet your neighbor.
Ay, ya. You, my sikaw.
So now we're gonna do something interesting because we're gonna cook the national dish here in the Bahamas. Apparently it's something called a conch, which is a shellfish, and we're gonna make the conch salad. And we're doing it at the resort because they have got a masterclass teaching people how to cook the conch salad. So I'm really excited. So here at this resort, apparently they actually store the conchs here. So you use a rope to tie down all the conchs right there. And apparently every year in Bahamas, there is a period of time between April to August when no one can go out and catch these conchs because they're worried of the extinction of these conchs. And so that's why there is like a waiting period where that time you cannot catch any. And if anyone go and try to find these conchs or like, you know, bring them home, they're gonna get a fine. Could be thousands of dollars depending how many conchs they got and the sizes as well. So different conch sizes comes with different price points as well. It can be roughly from $6 to $12 depending on the size. And when it comes to preparing the conch salad, it can also comes with different combinations as well. It can be with spices, you know, they could add chilies inside, or it can be as tropical as you can get. They could add strawberries, mangoes, and pineapples to add that extra sweetness into it. So it's a very unique dish. Once the chef brought the conch back to the kitchen, it's time to make the national dish of Bahamas, the conch salad. Now this time, the chef decided to go with a tropical version, started by slicing, then chopping the conch into dice sized, along with other ingredients like capsicum, onion, tomato, pineapples, also into dices. And at the end, she added a handful of lime squeezes, and there you have it, the conch salad. When we first tried it, we thought the ingredients itself were very simple, and we didn't expect that it actually works well with the conch itself. Tastes kind of like calamari, but a little bit chewier, which is quite unique. And over the dish, especially the lemon on top, it really brings out the sourness in it, and it's very appetizing to eat, and that's why I think the locals love this dish. Now everyone told us it's impossible to travel on a budget in the Bahamas, but we decided to prove you wrong and show you this can be done. So that's why this morning we are going to move to the cheapest accommodation option we can find on this island. We just checked out of our resort and now we check into our next 2 nights of accommodation, but honestly, my wallet hurts. It cost $50 just now just to catch a taxi.
For 20 minutes drive.
Oh, this is 2 nights of hotel in Southeast Asia.
Just accept it. Just accept it.
You know, everyone says only rich people can come to the Bahamas because they can only spend at luxury resorts like $500 a night. But today, we're gonna prove you guys wrong because we're gonna stay at the tent here.
Ta-da! welcome.
This costs $25 a night.
It's cheaper than taxi. This is gonna
Jeez.
be our home for next 2 nights in Bahamas. And it's only 1 minute walk to the beach.
And this is actually the cheapest accommodation so far we've found in the Bahamas.
They said at night it's gonna be slightly cooler, so we'll feel nice. But now because it's hot, so we need to go to somewhere.
Keeping the tradition alive, room tour.
Welcome.
That's it, guys. Thanks for the room tour. Well, this is the tent.
our-
And it's nice enough that they actually put the air mattress inside. You know how usually camping you sit on the floor, right? And your back hurts the next day. But they have got air blankets. Oh wait, air mattress here, some blankets because at night it will get cold.
And two big
two
pillows.
Okay, so our goal today is to explore downtown of Nassau. See, Nassau is only one of many islands. Here in Bahamas, there are 700 islands, and Nassau is the most developed island, so that's why today we're going to explore around. So today we're going to try some authentic Bahamian food. And you know, because Bahama is surrounded by all the beautiful islands and also ocean as well, so they've got tons of seafood. And one seafood in particular is the conch, which is kind of like a shellfish. And apparently it's used in conch salad. They also deep fried it. So today we're going to try the deep fried version of it. Also, while we're waiting for the food just now, I quickly crossed the road and found this thing here. Apparently it's actually called a sky juice. It's coconut water mixed with condensed milk plus gin. But apparently it is what the locals drink here. So I was thinking this would go really well with the fried food.
I can taste alcohol and it's so sweet.
Just now your smile matches this one. Like,
Yeah, exactly same.
it's like getting hit multiple times. First time he's getting hit by the alcohol, like woo. Second time it's hit by the sweetness. Woo. I don't think I like it.
Me too.
Too much alcohol, I don't like it. It looks like calamari. Eh? I thought it would look like, you know, because the shell is this big, right? I thought the meat inside would be like this, but it looks like calamari. Okay, to quickly describe this, it's like a deep fried fast food. It's literally like fast food. The chips is fast food. The conch itself tastes kind of like clams, but it's much chewier. $27.
What's total damage?
33.
Take your drink.
No.
Take your
No.
drink.
No. Not getting that.
Take
Leave
your
it there.
smiley face.
Leave it there. No. I feel like one thing I do really appreciate in Bahamas is every single beach you go, the water just looks so beautiful. That's why we're just stopping by on the way to town. See, the Bahamas is a country that comprises over 700 islands with about 30 of them inhabited. It's now one of the most popular tourist destinations, especially amongst American tourists. In fact, tourism contributes to around 70% of the Bahamas economy, and nearly half of the Bahamian workforce is somehow connected to the tourism industry in some way. One interesting thing you'll find on the road here are these ATV-looking cars, almost like buggies with open windows, which probably makes a lot of sense because of the heat. Nassau, being the capital, was actually once a notorious pirate haven in the 18th century, home to famous figures like Blackbeard. This city was even declared a pirate republic before the British forces regained control. That's also why I can find so many pastel-colored colonial buildings here, influenced by the British, along with street art painted by local artists. And these days, the streets are packed with tourists, especially because Nassau is a major cruise stop with big ports constantly welcoming ships. The facilities here are really well set up for visitors. You'll find plenty of unique souvenirs too, from pirate-themed related ones to conch shells, which are special to the Bahamas. Overall, Nassau feels like a very lively city with party atmosphere. I like to move it, move it. To be completely honest, it is very touristy, but you can see why, with some of the bluest turquoise water and white sand so close to the US, so that people don't have to travel across the world to find paradise. So now we've made it to the Bahamas Straw Market. Apparently it is kind of like a flea market inside where you can get, you know, we've got to do our traditions of finding a souvenir, like a key ring, for every country that we go for Christmas decoration.
Everything they're selling here is super, everything's so colorful, so like...
It almost makes me don't know what to focus because there's so many things going on here.
My eyes like...
Hey, baby, see?
Where are you looking at?
I got distracted. So many things going on here.
Not yet.
You know, I like that the souvenirs here, they're all from kind of the ocean. This is the starfish, right? They painted it and now it's 15 bucks.
Yeah.
And this is like some kind of shell together. I don't even know if you're allowed to bring it to Australia because Australia custom is very strict when it comes to bringing things inside, right? And guys, this is real. It's not like some factory stuff. See, they've got different skinny version of Santa.
Okay, now our strategy, if she'll negotiate for $10 for us, then we'll buy. If not, then not.
Okay, it's unique, I can say. Starfish, never seen this before.
Okay, she negotiated for 12. Okay, let's get by.
$10.
12, she said.
$10.
No, you negotiate.
Is $10 okay with this? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
You're proud of me?
Yes.
You're proud of me?
First time.
First time you're proud of me? From in Vietnam, I gave up in the first try to now, I stand firm. I was
Now
like,
you're more
here's $10. Oh my god. Alina just now was so shy because like I feel like the sellers keep calling Alina baby girl, honey.
Yes,
honey."
and also because they speak English, and usually I can negotiate when people like speak English, okay, like in Asia and everything. But here, everyone like, hey, $10 I said, $15 I said. And then, okay.
I feel like this is my warehouse English.
Good, you negotiate in these countries then.
This is pretty, I can say.
Yeah.
I hope our luggage don't compress it too much and snap.
I also hope the painting is not coming out.
Very pretty. It's that time of the day again, beach time! I feel like the magical thing about Bahamas is that there is no one beach that you should go or you must go, because honestly on this island there are just so many beautiful beaches like this one we just randomly find as we're walking back home. That's my impression of Bahamas, the beautiful beaches, the vibe, the relax, the chill, and we just randomly came across this hidden gem right here and it's just so beautiful. Bahamas is a paradise island and there is no doubt about that, with some of the most beautiful blue water beaches in the world. While it's a more expensive country to travel in general that caught us by surprise, the experience we had in this country was definitely unique. And I really hope we will have a chance to visit the Real Pig Island and also explore other parts of Bahamas on our next visit. Now don't forget to subscribe to our channel to not miss our future adventures, and we'll see you in the next continent.